My name's Tracy Vanderploeg. I grew up in Los Chavez, New Mexico, and I'm currently the owner of the Milk Shed in Portales. So the Milk Shed was created in an effort to get our community our farm fresh products, and coffee was the perfect way to market our milk. So we used we go through a lot of gallons of milk, and it's so fresh from our dairy. And then we also use our yogurt for our smoothies, and we also sell our beef there as well now. And I oversee the ordering for lots of different ag products throughout the community, including like quail eggs, chicken eggs, turkey eggs. We've got lots of local honey, and then we also use the Milk Shed to utilize local artisans, and so we sell some handmade items as well. Finances and small business go hand in hand, and money management is huge. I'll be honest, it wasn't something that came natural to me, and it's something I'm still really, really working on. If I could have taken more courses in both high school and college, I definitely would have. A life skills class that included financials would be incredibly beneficial if that is an option. But trying to figure out the bottom line, wholesale costs, how to retail, how to include our employment, it's really important to remember that all of these costs add up, and then at the end of the day, you're still just trying to make a little bit of money to, bring home and feed the kiddos. And sometimes it's good and others not so much. So I had always had a passion for agriculture. I grew up in Los Chavez, south of Albuquerque, and we were a pretty small community, if any of y'all know where that is. But we did a lot of 4-H and FFA, and I had always known that there was a tie between the Netherlands and dairy. And so when I was in, I think, fourth grade, I decided I was going to go learn Dutch and market dairy products. Attended New Mexico State University and did basically ag marketing. It was journalism with a minor in ag. So I had been doing the marketing for Friana, and my father-in-law really wanted to have a milk shop. He was basically going to open a store and just sell milk. And we knew that we needed more than milk. And he said, well, sell a little bit of coffee on the side. I said, a little bit of coffee, huh? A coffee shop is way more intense than a milk shop ever would have been. We were able to get the LLC in our name. And so now he and I are co-owners. And so it's kind of a sister company of Friana and all of the others, but we have much more freedom and leeway in what we're able to do, knowing that it's still within the family business, but not directly tied to. Something that's very neat about owning a small business is like the amount of flexibility you have and possibilities, but we get to design our own menu. So all of our coffee drinks were designed by my husband, and even our employees, when they come in, they get to give the feedback and do names. So the creative portion of it. There is some day to day that just feels monotonous, but not much, because each time you get a new drink order or somebody has a crazy request, there's a challenge in it that feels totally different. And the marketing of it is really fun. Our social media is really, really active, and it's been a lot of fun just to communicate with the community. And we get a lot of responses from people who are nowhere near eastern New Mexico, and we've got a lot of international followers on our website, and it's really neat to have this homegrown, local, tiny community shop and be able to engage with such a large audience outside of it. So my high school experience it was a good one. Something I loved about it was the older you get, the more classes you get to choose versus that are required. So I did a lot of woodworking classes. That was something that I really enjoyed, and got into journalism. I will definitely say FFA was incredibly beneficial to us, not only for the skills, anything that you wanted to judge, you basically could. And there's beef. I did dairy foods, which was basically tasting cheese. It was amazing. But I also did entomology, and now I've got little boys and can identify all the bugs they bring to me. So that's fun. Something that was really fun was after, graduating high school and going into MSU, I had already had all of these established friendships from judging and all of these competitions. And I will tell you the biggest thing that FFA did was public speaking. If possible, that you can take any public speaking courses or any opportunity that you get that somebody asks you to stand up and give a spiel, take it. It's not fun. It's not comfortable. Like right now, I'm not living this, but it is absolutely beneficial. At some point, you might own your own company, and you're going to have to get up and you're going to want to promote yourself and your company, and you're going to have to do it well, and it's hard. Now that we are hiring, there's things that we're looking for in kids, and to give y'all some tips that might be beneficial. So definitely one, communication and being able to just speak, follow through. If you apply for something I'm having trouble right now is people who are applying for jobs with us, they don't check their emails. I'm not going to send up a text message asking if they want to come in for an interview. I'm going to send you an email. But I've had some who say, I don't look at my email. Another thing is unprofessional emails. These goofy, silly, fuzzy girl 19 at whatever. If possible, please get a professional email. When your resume gets dropped in a massive stack, people can just go through those and be like, nope, nope, nope. There's going to be little things like that that aren't going to make you stand out in a good way. But resume writing, that's another big one. We require resumes, and a lot of people are like, no, I'm not going to write one. I said, well, if you're not willing to write a resume, you're probably not willing to work for me. And so there's things that we've gotten really tough on, but we do know that some of the kids will stand up and meet those expectations that we have, and those are the ones that we hire, and those are the ones who do really, really well.